Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about the United States of America, and the reason being is because I've met a lot of people who actually want to go to America really bad, and they always tell me these great things about how great America is. So I thought, you know what, there's actually a lot of people, and in the recent American election they were talking about how great America is and how exceptional America is. Well, here's the thing, if you're exceptional you don't really need to say it, you know. It's like me going out and saying, oh hey guys, I'm brown, look at me. You don't do that, do you? People just know what you are, you don't need to brag about it. So I thought I'd make this video just to show people that America isn't actually the greatest country in the world. So firstly, they no longer have the world's biggest economy. The Chinese economy actually overtook the US back in 2014. So now China has the world's biggest economy in terms of purchasing power parity, and the US doesn't actually need to worry about the fact that China is #1, because according to PricewaterhouseCoopers, they predict the Indian economy will actually overtake the US in the year 2050. And the other reasons why I think America isn't the greatest country in the world is because even though America spends more money on the defense than the next 10 countries combined, they've actually haven't won a war since World War II. That's like a sprinter who hasn't won a race. That's like a sprinter who hasn't won a race. And some of the other reasons why I think America isn't the greatest country in the world is because they're ranked number 64 in terms of the rate of mothers dying for every 100,000 births. They're ranked number 40 in terms of the amount of children dying who are under the age of 5. And we know America has some of the best universities in the world. They've got Harvard, Yale, Stanford, and a bunch of others. So according to the PISA rankings, PISA, which stands for the Program for International Student Assessment, which is a worldwide exam. So they look at 72 different countries and measure 15-year-old students' performance in terms of the reading, the write, the maths, and the science. And America is actually ranked number 25th. Now, being ranked number 25th isn't a bad thing, but they're beaten by countries like Vietnam, which is a developing country. So the most powerful country in the world no longer has the best education system in the world. A developing country like Vietnam has better education system than America. Like, let that sink in, because I just find that so crazy. It's like, how can you have so much money and yet you're failing the future generation? So now I'm going to show you a little clip from the TV show Newsroom, and it's basically about this member of the audience. She asks three news reporters how they can explain why America is the greatest country in the world. And this one guy is like saying bullshit stuff we've all heard politicians say before. Oh, it's because of freedom, etc. But this one guy actually says, you know what? Canada has freedom. The United Kingdom has freedom. America isn't the only country that has freedom. And there's actually all these problems with America. Just look at stats X, Y, and Z, and he actually lists them, and every member of the audience is surprised. So go watch that clip.
Hi, my name is Jenny. I'm a sophomore, and this is for all three of you. Can you say in one sentence or less what... you know what I mean. Can you say why America is the greatest country in the world?
Diversity and opportunity.
Lewis?
Freedom and freedom. So let's keep it that way.
Will?
The New York Jets.
No, I'm going to hold you to an answer on that. What makes America the greatest country in the world?
Well, Lewis and Sharon said it. Diversity and opportunity, and freedom and freedom.
I'm not letting you go back to the airport without answering the question.
Well, our Constitution is a masterpiece. James Madison was a genius. The Declaration of Independence is, for me, the single greatest piece of American writing. You don't look satisfied.
One's a set of laws and the other's a declaration of war. I want a human moment from you. What about the people? Why is America
Not the greatest country in the world, Professor. That's my answer.
You're saying...
Yes.
Let's talk about...
Fine. Sharon, the NEA is a loser. Yeah, it accounts for a penny out of our paycheck, but he gets to hit you with it anytime he wants. It doesn't cost money. It costs votes. It costs airtime and column inches. You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose. If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose so goddamn always?
Hey.
And with a straight face, you're going to tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom? Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Australia, Belgium has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom.
All right.
And yeah, you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. And one of them is, there is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yosemite? Sure used to be. We stood up for what was right. We fought for moral reasons. We passed laws, struck down laws for moral reasons. We waged wars on poverty, not poor people. We sacrificed. We cared about our neighbors. We put our money where our mouths were, and we never beat our chest. We built great big things, made ungodly technological advances, explored the universe, cured diseases, and we cultivated the world's greatest artists and the world's greatest economy. We reached for the stars, acted like men. We aspired to intelligence. We didn't belittle it. It didn't make us feel inferior. We didn't identify ourselves by who we voted for in the last election, and we didn't scare so easy. We were able to be all these things and do all these things because we were informed by great men, men who were revered. First step in solving any problem is recognizing there is one. America is not the greatest country in the world anymore. Enough?
If you like the video, please like and share it. I greatly appreciate it. If you didn't like it, let me know in the comment section below, and also let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. Thanks very much. See ya.